Professor Kethvar had spent his whole academic life exploring cosmic folklore, ancient fables, and unbelievable tales, stories so exaggerated that even children's programs would hesitate to feature. His expertise was exposing the most ridiculous myths that circulated through civilized space, which was why he felt an unusual excitement for his newest study, the legend of the Terran Death World. "Listen to this," he told his assistant Nixera while casting fragments of aged text across the walls of his office. "These writings speak of a planet where the very air is poisonous to most forms of life. The sky itself drops water in violent floods and the ground shifts suddenly without warning." Nixera's tendrils twitched with amusement. "Absurd." "Next, Professor." "Flames falling upward." "Oh, it becomes stranger," Kethvar replied, scrolling through more records. "The legends describe creatures so tough they willingly seek danger for something called fun. They leap from heights with only sheets of fabric, dive into crushing depths without tools, and stand beneath their stars burning light without protection." "Pure fantasy," Nixera laughed. "The sound like crystal chimes. Even simple physics rejects such adaptations." Kethvar nodded slowly. "Indeed. But here lies the puzzle. These myths appear separately in over 40 civilizations' folklore. Same elements, same impossible biology, same reckless actions. That hints at a shared origin. Likely an ancient warning about arrogance." For months they gathered tales from distant archives, stories of beings who drank ethanol, a cleaning solvent for enjoyment, accounts of creatures engaging in ritual combat, while others watched and cheered, legends of predators kept as loyal companions inside their homes. "The stories grow even wilder," Kethvar remarked during one session. "Here's a passage: the Terran could think at astonishing speed, fueled by large amounts of liquid caffeine to sharpen their natural minds." "Caffeine?" Nixera's eyes narrowed. "Isn't that the chemical we use in pesticides?" "The same one," Kethvar confirmed. Clearly the originator of these legends had limitless imagination, but their work shifted direction. When Nixera cross-checked mythical locations with genuine star maps, it was meant to be thorough, not serious. No one expected legends to match reality, yet her voice carried an edge of unease. "Professor, I've found something troubling." "What is it?" "The system named in the Terran stories, Sol System, third planet, from a yellow star." Her tendrils trembled faintly. "It exists." Kethvar chuckled. "Of course it. Myths often grow from real places. Likely it's just another ordinary Class 2 garden world with simple natives. Hardly more." But when they opened the galactic survey files, silence filled the room. "Classification: Death World. Class 12. Nixera read softly. Severe atmospheric toxins, violent storms, unstable crust surface, radiation levels." She swallowed. "Professor, it matches the myths." That cannot be," Kethvar stammered. "The legends speak of intelligence. Nothing could evolve there." Nixera's limbs worked frantically over the console. "Professor, wait. There's more. The survey shows radio patterns, structured signals. Note about attempted contact." "Contact? You mean they're trying to speak with us? The very beings from the old tales. They call themselves humans." The office grew suffocatingly still as both scholars stared at the truth. Every ridiculous tale they had mocked was being confirmed. Worse, the survey explained the inhabitants weren't merely surviving their nightmare. planet they were thriving. Look at this addendum, Nyxera whispered. They've built starships. Primitive, yes, but functional. They're searching for others to be their allies. Kethvar's trained mind reeled. The Terran were not mythical. They were real. They had endured a world that would destroy most species in hours. And now they were reaching outward. What should we do? Nyxera asked. Kethvar studied the glowing data in silence, then slowly erased their files. We say nothing. Some myths must remain legends. But in the depths of his thoughts, he already knew the truth. It was too late. Humanity had found them first, and each day their radio signals grew stronger.